Okay, targeted individuals and the Mandela affected, the Mandela affected community. Something I've noticed that is troubling me. It's a slight change. It's a new Mandela effect. Um, I don't know how many of you remember what the value of pi was. Just the first to the first four decimal places. Yeah, pi, which is a property of circles. The way I remember it, it used to be 3.1 point, sorry, 1482. That's how I remember pi looking like. Don't ask me why, but I always remember from school, I memorized pi to just four digits, four decimal places. Sorry. And I remember it as 3.1482. No, 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 no. But now, when you look at pi, it's there. 3.1415. I'm like, huh? I've always taken it for granted. I don't know, please help me. If you also remember pi as 3.1482, tell me that. I know you think that I mistook it for this, didn't you? 22 divided into 7, which is 3.1428. But I remember 3.1482. Not this one. It wasn't this one. It was 3.1482. And I remember that. But if that is a change, and pi is now, instead of being 3.1482, it's now, well, pi 3.1415, then it's a subtle difference, but you will be able to see it. If you look at I've just tried to draw a circle based on the equation of a circle, which is, if we just take the center out and just say the center is at 0, 0, what we get, give me a second, hold on. Yeah, so we get this equation, r squared minus x squared equals y. And if s is the circumference of the circle, which is 2 pi r, so if we change s, if we substitute s into r, yeah, we'll get r is then equal to the circumference divided into 2 pi. So r squared will be circumference divided into 2 pi squared, and this term will be x squared. So if we substitute all that in there, we get, that's supposed to be, give me a second, it's be 100. Yeah, so if we take the circumference to be 100, then this term here becomes 100 divided into 2 pi, and that's squared, and that's squared, yeah? And then you root the whole thing to get y. Look up the equation of a circle. It's in many books, yeah? It's that bit there. And when you try and solve for y, you get that bit there, which is what I'm doing here, solving for y. Now if we put in the value of pi the way it is, I just tried to draw a circle. So what I did, I drawn the positive side and the negative side. I just did it that way, because obviously you can't really draw a circle in a graph using Excel. Well, you can, but anyway, I'm trying to. So if we use pi to represent this equation here, is this equation here, right? This equation here, yeah? Hold on. So anyway, like I was saying, this equation here, yeah, is this equation here. So if we populate every value from minus 15 to 15 with that equation, and we'll do the reverse side, we'll get a nice looking circle. The way I remember pi was 3.1482. Yeah, and if we do the same for this reverse side, A2, yeah, and then we'll populate everything with that, the circle changed, but you didn't notice that, did you? So let me do a rewind and I'll show you. Just watch this bit here. Yeah, if that change did happen, watch what happens. So at the moment they're all on 3.82. If we go back, yeah, they'll be on 3.415. Did you see the change? I'll do it again. Watch there very carefully. You see how it changed? It just shrunk a bit. Yeah, now go back. Watch. It grew up a bit. Yeah, so if they did change pi, it would be the way that we view circles has changed. I don't know how circular something has to be before you call it a circle. But if they've changed pi, there will be slight differences in what we consider to be a circle. Watch carefully. Boom. Yeah. And again. Even at the bottom you can see it. Yeah. And again. Boom. Yeah. What the circle looks like is changed if it's a Mandela effect. Tell me what you think. If you remember 3.1482, press your comments. It's not 22/7 that I'm remembering. I remember 3.1482, maybe in a parallel universe. Thank you.